I've been wanting to do this video, for a while. I had to put Tupac in there because in reality, I ain't mad at you. I'm just disappointed at you. And the reason why I compare Kendrick to Micheal is that Kendrick Lamar is the Michael Jordan in hip-hop. And the only reason I compare Drake to LeBron because Drake is the LeBron in hip-hop. They have so much in common. And I will explain why. Kendrick and Micheal, stability, determination, never quit, respect, feared, champions, never quit, stay real, stay loyal, never left, stayed, built a foundation, and built a legacy. These other two on my right, betrayers, traitors, quitters, losers, Karens, complainers, crybabies. But I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Do your thing, boy. The same way Michael Jordan played in basketball, it's the same way Kendrick Lamar does in hip-hop. There's similarities to it. And one thing that Micheal and Kendrick do, when Micheal was in that court and Kendrick is in that booth, they don't trust nobody. They put their everything, they leave everything. Kendrick with his pen and Micheal on that court. You don't see the similarities? And then on top of that, they both great. Their greatness speaks for their legacy. Now these other two, on my right, they're complaining, they're crying, their drastic fall of legacies and careers is compared into being the same. Drake has become a Labry. LeBron has become the biggest flopper, the biggest complainer, the biggest excuser, just like Drake. Do y'all see the similarities? Kendrick and Micheal are winners. LeBron and Drake are losers that just quit when they see that they can't have their way, when they see that they can't narrate and control the situation, control the environment, control the circle, and every aspect to the narrative and perspective too. They don't see that they have to leave everything like sweat, blood, and tears. Instead, they decide to turn around and disappoint. Kendrick and Micheal are very different, perspective. They stay, they fight, they stay strong from picking up stability, strength, motivation, inspiration. But most importantly, that mentality, that will to just be superb and hold it down and stay true to themselves, stay true to their peoples, stay true to their team, stay true to their organization. The other two, traitors to their organization, traitors to their team, traitors to people that know them, backstabbers. Do you see the similarities? Micheal and look at me. Micheal and Kendrick, determination speaks louder than words. You saw what Micheal did in the court for those who saw Micheal. Kendrick Lamar is doing that in hip-hop. The other two, they're undetermined. Lack of ability, lack of leadership, just weak, soft. The Karens of the most ridiculous era that we have ever seen in basketball and in hip-hop when it comes to Mr. Drake. Don't y'all see the similarities? Everything that is compared with LeBron and Drake is so much similar. They both are backstabbers. They both are traitors. You see how LeBron perpetrated Drake, and you see how Drake came back and threw blows at him too. Well, Micheal and Kendrick are different. They don't have to go through that because they know their circle, their environment are true to them, respect them, and look at them real, loyal, with honor, integrity, respect, and they demand it. That's the difference between the two on my right. They don't demand that respect. They lack on that respect. They lose and go crazy like Karens just to get respect. It's like they have to prove to get respect. Micheal and Kendrick, they talk while they do their job, what they supposed to do. Micheal spoke in the court. Kendrick speaks in the microphone. Don't you see the similarities? The two on my right have a pattern that it's equal to what LeBron James and the Lakers have. You know, you start to believe in them, then they go left, they start to disappoint you, and then they go right back up again. Like Zay 93 says, now your hopes and wishes of expectations are high, and then they go right back into the same triangle, into the same perspective and narrative. Kendrick and Micheal, you will expect greatness. You will expect high expectations with celebration, preparation, destined to follow their journey to higher levels that these two on my right will never exceed, will never accomplish, will never, be determined to do so, because they are both the same. Don't you see the similarities? That's why I decided to do this video, because Kendrick is the Micheal in hip-hop, and Drake is the LeBron in hip-hop. It's kind of crazy, but it makes all the sense in the world. It's like LeBron and Drake were made for each other, but at the same time, they had to get away from each other because one perpetrator and one traitor, that's another perpetrator, will not withstand and cannot stand being in front. But when it comes down to that point, they smile at each other, they shake each other's hands, but then when you turn around, that motherfucker's backstabbing you. When it comes to Kendrick and Micheal never perpetrated his team. Kendrick never perpetrated his team. They stayed loyal. They stayed grounded, 10 toes down. They went through their difficulties. They went through their losses. They went through their failures. They went through their obstacles. They went through their situations, but they made it out. They stayed grounded. They achieved every expectations that nobody thought that they could accomplish. The other two on my right, their careers and legacies are deteriorating with frustration, with dilemmas, with dramas, with excuses that I have never heard in the history of basketball or in the history of hip-hop. LeBron and Drake are making history. They're breaking records in every negative way and aspect that you can think about. Micheal and Kendrick are still making history. They still growing with their legacy, their dynasty that they built from ground up. It's still growing. It's like it's in a different atmosphere. As they elevate and escalate, they get better and better. Micheal hasn't been in the court in how many years? And his name still resonates, and every player, the majority of them of today, wear Michael Jordan shoes. Kendrick, on the other hand, had everybody saying Drake is not like us for 2 straight years, and every time that Drake loses in anything that's besides Kendrick or anything that he tries to do to beat from redeeming himself, a so-called redemption to get back at Kendrick, and he takes another L, the song Not Like Us resonates. Just like with the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers and the Seattle Supersonics and all them boys, the New York Knicks. Every time them boys played Michael Jordan in the playoffs and in the finals, who is the man that destroyed them? Who is the man that defined greatness like Kendrick Lamar does in the microphone? Michael Jeffrey Air Jordan. That's why I compared these 2 sensational great legends, one in hip-hop, one in basketball. And the other 2, I compared them into the negative aspect because that's what they are. They are the biggest 2 Karens that we've ever seen in any industry that you can think of. And it's only gonna get worse for these 2 crybabies, for these complainers, for these whiners. Wah, wah, wah. Remember, you know what the name Drake means? It means a male duck. It has different meanings, but in today's modern era, in English perspectives, it means a male duck. And Lebron is a LeBum, is a LeChoke 40. So if you put them 2 in perspective, it doesn't really sound positive. It sounds more like a losing game, like the Pac-Man and shit like that. You know when you lose a Pac-Man, it goes doom, 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 wah, 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 wah. And then on the other hand, it's like, God damn it. You heard that shit? You seen that shit? Them 2 niggas right there? Them 2 niggas right there? Man, boy, they ain't nothing to be fucked up with, bruh. Boy, you better respect them 2 niggas over there. That's the difference between Michael Jordan and Kendrick Lamar besides Mr. LeBron James and Drake. But this is your boy Chico Black. I'm going to end this video right here. I want y'all to really tell me what y'all think, because I've been wanting to do this video for a while. But yeah, man, I just feel like Drake and LeBron are the same. And I feel that Mr. Kendrick Lamar is just as great as Michael Jordan, but in the microphone. You know what I mean? And big ups to Kendrick, big ups to Michael, you know what I'm saying? The greatest basketball player of all time. And Kendrick now is maybe being considered the greatest disser of all time with Not Like Us. And all the record breakings that he's doing all over the world. So he is considered to me the Michael Jordan of hip hop. These other 2, on the other hand, not so much so. They are the weakest link. But y'all go ahead and drop y'all comments. Tell me what y'all think. This is your boy Chico Black. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.